So yesterday we have discussed regarding the VPC peering, right? And today we are going to discuss and learn about the transit gateway, the next one. Okay. The next one is transit gateway. Just give me a minute. Yeah. So transit gateway. We have seen why VPC peering is needed and the importance of pairing connectivity to networks, right? And we also created two different VPCs like this, which are two different networks, and we connected them. By using a pairing connectivity. And we have exchanged that through the route table. So let's go back to the yesterday's architecture. Okay. If you see, this is our yesterday's architecture, right? So this is one VPC and this is one VPC. It is a region. It is a region. And inside that we have a subnet and one server in each subnet. And we're trying to connect by using the VPC peering. Let me make it to the white. Yeah. Okay. So this is how we connected yesterday. Now continuity to this, we are going to expand in the same region or in the different region, the same region or different region. Let me expand this region. So in the same region, if I have more VPCs like this, one more VPC I have. Let's say I have one more VPC. The transit gateway usage is only connecting, VPC peering usage is only connecting two VPCs. So that is what we learned yesterday. And we have also seen practically. Only one acceptor and one is requester. So one side you can request and another side you can accept. And if you exchange the routes in between these route tables, how it could be exchanged. So let me take a pen and explain you one more time so that we can understand transit gateway very easily. Okay. So here we have this server, VPC, subnet, internet gateway, route table for this one network. And this is another network. And we have same components again. Inside my subnet, I have the server. When I would like to connect this server to this server, so I needed to come through the VPC peering, because VPC peering is going to enable or establish the connectivity between two networks. Because by default, inside the AWS or inside the Azure or inside the GCP, two different networks cannot. So we need to connect them. Now it is one route table. So I have to mention this information here and this information here. So when I'm sitting here, when I'm trying to ping another server, it will come like this. Okay. And I'll able to reach. VPC peering is only able to connect two VPCs. What if I have two or more VPCs? what is the solution? So in that case, we need to use transit gateway. We need to use transit gateway. Now I have 3. Let me duplicate this internet gateway also and a route table also. Okay. So 3 VPCs are there. Then how I can connect these 3? How I can connect these 3? So that is my question. I have a transit gateway solution. So before transit gateway solution, how all these routing table will exchange the information? How all these route tables will exchange this information? How a connectivity can be happened? That is very important. Now, first let me take attachments. So there is a term called attachment. So this is a symbol of attachments. One attachment and another attachment. So this attachment is nothing but I'm just writing a name like T. Okay. So this one and this one, let it be. So this attachment is a face of this VPC. This attachment is the face of this VPC. Your route table is going to connect with this attachment. Your route table is going to communicate with this attachment. So let me put it like this. It will be very easy to understand. Your VPC is going to attach and communicate with this attachment. So this is nothing but a face of your VPC. And we are going to take a transit gateway. Now, transit gateway. So this is the transit gateway. Okay, so this is transit gateway. What I'll do here, so in region, inside my region, I'll keep this here, and all these three attachments are attached with my route table, and these attachments I am going to attach to my transit gateway. So this is my transit gateway. This is my transit gateway. Okay. What I'll do, I'll just go and I'll attach this one. So like this, I'll just go into attach this one. I need to adjust this arrows actually. Okay. Yeah. Let me decrease the size. Now, if you see, if you are trying to ping, you are sitting here in this server and you want to ping this server, or you want to do a file transfer to this server from this server. How it is going to connect? When you are initiating the ping, it will come through your route table, look for your, and this attachment is go to your transit gateway, and it is trying to find this network. Okay. and it will move to this attachment, and here this route table, and it will move here. So this is how this connectivity will work. Here we are taking 3 different networks. Now here I need to take 30 as the network. Okay, 30 is my network. 10, 20 and 30. 10, 20 and 30. 3 are different networks. You can take 1040 network. You can take 1050 network. You can take 1060 network also. How many VPCs you want to create? Just create in this region. As you are using the free tier account, you can create 5 VPCs for free. Okay, there will be no charge on your own account, and that is the limited quota on free tier account. So you can create and you can communicate the servers which is residing inside your subnet. The only thing, you want to connect multiple VPCs, then we need a transit gateway. Transit gateway is not only helping you to connect in multiple VPCs, it is helping you to connect from your data center connectivity also towards the cloud. I'll tell you this migration things also, and the network connectivity from your data center to the cloud side. So transit gateway is needed where you are having wide network area, or wide area network means this VPC can be in the same region, or this VPC can be in the different region, or this VPC can be in the same account, or this VPC can be in the different account. Let's say, so this VPC and this network is in different account, and these two VPCs are in one account. You can connect them by using transit gateway. But in that case, so there will be a configurational changes are more than this normal transit gateway configuration. Now we are just doing this type of connectivity, right? But when you're doing transit gateway attachment and configurations between two different regions, it's quite complex, but it is mandatory. It is mandatory because your project is not going to be enclosed with single VPC or a VNet. You have to create this kind of setup, a hub and spoke concept, or a full mesh concept, or multiple VPCs, shared VPCs. Like this, you need to create these things. Okay, if you're going over the GCP, yes, there you need to create some kind of shared VPCs and all concepts. Okay, so first we need to understand from the AWS, then it will be very easy over the Azure and GCP to understand the same VPC network concept. One thing you need to remember, if I want to connect two VPCs, I need VPC pairing. If that VPCs are in the same region or a different region, same account or different account. If I would like to connect more than 5 VPCs or 2 VPCs, more than 2 VPCs, then I need a transit gateway. They can be in the same region or the different region. They can be in the same account or different account. So you can connect with the transit gateway. So this is how this architecture will be. If you see the official one, you will not get these connectivities. He will just simplifyly do the diagram actually. See, transit gateway. That's it. I kept 3 route tables. Here, see, one single route table getting connected. You'll not get this one. How it is there in VPC3, VPC4, VPC1, VPC2 instances, your account, third party account. It's simply just defined. Okay. Your account, third party account, how the network connectivity. But at your organizations, this is the not case. Okay. So we are going to we are going to see, and we are going to do an architecture like this. I just use this one direct lines, but no, this is not like this. We are going to tone. Okay, specific naming conventions we follow. It's just an improvement. In coming classes, we are going to improve the way of architecting these diagrams and blueprints also. Okay, so make an habit of creating this kind of diagrams. Use this tool draw.io and go there and add some of the icons, AWS and Azure and GCP, and then try do this one. When you're drawing this, you'll get to understand what you're doing, why you're putting this arrow, what is the purpose of connecting this arrow. So you'll get it. Okay. Let me go to the cloud and log in, and then we'll create 3 VPCs. Let me go to the, yes, I'm already in the VPC section. Create VPC. First VPC, I'll call it as dev VPC. Okay. Dev VPC. And I'm going to take the network according to the diagram 10.10 0.0/16. And here I'll just go and take one availability zone and one subnet, and the CIDR would be 1.0/24. NAT gateway is not needed. Just create VPC. That's it. Now let me go and create another one. I'll just call it as QA VPC. Okay. But suppose you have a single account and you are just doing a normal edutech application or small, which is very small application. Even you are not needed more than 20 or 30 servers, but you have some development area, and you hired 4 or 5 developers, and or otherwise you have given your application to one of the freelancing firm like us. So what we do, if you are having your own account, and what we will be doing, we asked to be create or we will be creating this kind of 3 VPCs, because it is a very good track of doing a development thing and testing thing and releasing into the production thing. Okay, so I'll just create a simple sample environment. I just not go creating organization accounts or blah blah things, because it is going to be bill on customer account. So I don't want to be create more things. I just want to use a simple 3 VPCs, and just I want to utilize 4 servers in one VPC, 4 servers in one VPC, and like 10 or 15 servers in one production VPC. So it will be very simple environments, right? So in that concept, I'm telling you now QA. Okay, QA is a VPC, and I'm going to take single subnet, private as 0, and just I'm going to take 1 subnet /24. No NAT gateway, create VPC. View VPC. Again, go to your VPCs and just click on create VPC. Okay. Yeah, create VPC. Here I'm going to give prod. Here it is 30. And 1, 1, 0. Here it is 1 and /24. Okay. VPC endpoints none. Create VPC. So we have default VPC. Don't touch it. and don't delete it. Okay. And we have 3 VPCs we created. If you go to subnets, we have our own subnet. You can see QA, dev, and prod. And if you go to route tables, we have our route tables, dev, QA, prod. If you go to internet gateway, we have our internet gateways. One is default one. Now the thing is, I need to create 3 servers. Go to instance section, instance. Now I'm going to create each instance. This is a dev environment instance. I'm just going to take it as dev-env, Amazon Linux, t2.micro, and one key pair, and just go into the network and select your VPC, dev VPC, right? Automatically subnet got selected. And here you need to enable, okay? And create the new one. Let's say dev-env. So this is my security group name. And I'm going to say it as all traffic and just 8 GB. Number of instances are 1, launch instance. Okay. Now go to view all instances. One instance is ready, dev instance. Let me go and create QA instance. QA instance, QA-env. Take key pair. An interview question. If anyone knows, then please you can answer. If I have multiple VPCs in one region, can I utilize key pair VPC instances, or do I need to create separate key pair for every VPC?
Same VPC we can use, right?
Sorry, voice is
We
not
can
clear.
use the same key pair.
We can use
We can use
same
the
key
same.
pair across
Yes,
multiple VPCs.
yes.
Can I use the same key pair in another region?
No, it's not possible. Only you use a different one, not single.
Okay,
As per my
yeah,
understanding.
right. So that is asked in interview. If there is no key pair, proceed without a key pair, and itself it is showing not recommended. What will happen if there is no key pair? Is my server able to create or not? So there will be an add issue. You shouldn't able to connect. You're not able to proceed with any connectivity with your EC2 instance. So that's why we are going to select keep a mandatory or any cloud. Okay. Again, so here you need to go with the QA VPC and enable and just creating the new one and all traffic launch instance. View all instances. And one more EC2 instance I need to create is prod-env. Okay. Amazon Linux, t2.micro, and here you need to go with your keypay and prod VPC. Your subnet automatically selected. Enable, create a new and all traffic. Okay. Yep. So launch instance. Now two instances are ready and one is pending. So let's get connect to the one instance one by one. First, I'll go to the dev instance and connect. Just copy this one. One of the student came today with one question actually. So I'll explain the last. Let's do this one. We have this one. Let's copy and go to your terminal. Paste, connect to it, and call it as dev VPC. And I'm going to change and rename this one. Dev VM. Let me go and tell it as QA VM. And the third one is, let me name it as prod VM. Okay, three are there. One I have connected and another one I need to check. So let me go. So QA1 is, I'm going to take the public IP and I'll just go here, I'll paste. Before that, I'll just take the command SSH, the same thing, right? Up to this @ I'll take, okay, and paste. Hit enter. Yes, you connected. The same way, I need to take the public IP of my production server. Copy and paste. Yes. Now let me ping each server. Right now I'm sitting in dev server. That means 10.10.1.180. Okay. So here it is 10.21.52. Here it is 10.30.187. That means I'm in different networks. I'm in different networks. Okay. I would like to ping the production server from the dev server. Which server I need to? So I need to ping the production server. Take the private IP. Take the private IP. Paste. No. Now go to your production server and ping the dev server. Okay, I'll just go to the dev server and copy the private IP and ping this one. Okay, no. It is two are not happening. Two are not happening. So if I have left with the QAVM, so let me ping from the QA to dev or prod, ping. See, let me take the dev IP address. Save address. Now two IPs are at a time. We are trying from QAVM. Okay, like I'm trying the prod VM IP and also I'm trying the dev VM IP. So two VMs I'm trying to, but no response actually. So there is no response. Here also no response. Here also no response. That means the reachability is not happening, right? Now how can I create this reachability? Here as per our diagram, we need to create an attachment. What attachments? Transit gateway attachments. So this attachment is phase of this VPC. So let me go to the console, and here in your VPC section, left side, you can able to see transit gateway section. Okay, here you can see a transit gateway section. So this is transit gateway section. This under this drop down you have this one, transit gateway attachments. Transit gateway attachment. This is important. Okay, click on this. So there is no attachment. There will be no attachments. Let's see. Yeah, no. Create an attachment. Give a name. Give a good name. Okay. So let's say this is for dev, right? So dev attachment. I'll just give dev att and select transit gateway. We should have first transit gateway. We have not created the transit gateway. Okay, let's go back and create a transit gateway first. Create a transit gateway. So it hyphen GW. So description also connecting dev QA prod VPCs. Okay. Come down. See, autonomous system number. We discussed in our first class that how the ASN number, right? If you are connecting through your different network, which is over your physical network, like a data center network, or you are having handling the VPN things, there you want to utilize or leverage this transit gateway, then we can go with this. And this is, however, optional. We are connecting different networks over the cloud. So we can ignore this one, come down, and this is also optional. If you want to particularly follow between multiple networks to be connected with particular network, so there you need to insert this CIDR, or you want accept across accounts sharing options, like you can see. So if you have a different accounts, development account, QA account, production account, and many other accounts, and you would like to connect because you have the wide range of network, then you have to click this auto accept shared attachments. Okay, and create transit gateway. So it will be take some time, like around 90 seconds. Now it is available. So let's go to our attachments. Create an attachment. Let's call it as dev-att. Okay, and select your transit gateway, VPC attachment, or VPN attachment, or peering connection attachment, or direct connect. So these four are the network connectivity options over the AWS cloud. Direct connect is something you are going to connect from your data center. Okay, so that we are going to see in our VPC class, VPN class, next class. Now you can select this VPC ID. Which one? Dev VPC. Okay, automatically it is selected the available subnet, and just create this attachment. Same way, create another one. Now go with QA and select this transit gateway, and just come and select the QA VPC. Just create attachment, and also create production one, production, and select your transit gateway VPC. Here you need to select your production. Okay, that's it. Create transit gateway. Now three are in pending state. Let's wait for it. All three are available. Now what I need to do, so as per our diagram, we created this one and we created this one, we created this one, and we have attached like this. But we have missed this connection. This connection we need to do. Okay. If I created getting replies, no, I'm not getting any reply. I'm not getting any reply. I'm not getting any reply. What I need to do, I need to attach with the route tables. I'm going now to this route table. Okay, this route table. Go to route table. First go to dev route table and go to routes, edit routes. Here you need to add other two networks. The first network, it is the local network, and another network is, let me copy the same and I'll just paste here. I'll just do a number change. That's it. Here what I need to select, I need to select Transit Gateway, this one. And dev attachment, you can see we are not directly selecting the Transit Gateway. We are selecting attachment. It is a phase of VPC. Okay. And another one is 1030. 1030. And same way, Transit Gateway and dev attachment, save changes. Am I getting reply? No, I will not get, because only one side I am doing. We need to do bi-directional. So let me go to the QA. Routes, edit routes. This is local one now. So let me add the dev NAT, transit gateway and QA edit. Same way, add now, which is production 130 and transit gateway QA edit. Save changes. Okay. Fine. Let me go to my last one, which is production. Routes, edit routes. Here 30 is there. I need to add 10 and 20. Transit gateway, prod ATT, and here I need to select as 20. Right? 30, 10, 20. Transit gateway, production attachment. Save the changes. Now you can go here. Wait for it. It is started, you can see. It is started. Here also it is going to be start. Let's wait for it. See, it is started. Replays are getting from each server. You are now able to connect each server in different network. So this server in different network, this server in different network, and this service different network. You are able to connect these three different servers by using Transit Gateway. Not only this one, if you have another VPC, create an attachment, attached to the route table and attached to this one. If you have create a route table, create an attachment, attach this to and attach to this transit gateway. Like this, you can create and get spread your network and get connected all the servers between multiple VPCs. So that's why transit gateway is very, very important. Transit gateway is very, very important. So let me show you one thing. Let this load. Okay, so meanwhile, let's discuss this one. See, there is one student came, so he's just attended one interview in this company. Said something ADP. Okay, so there is one question actually. Question is he is tasked with one requirement. So there is actually one server in private subnet. Okay, so there is one server in the private subnet. They are using something called backend server. Okay, here they're keeping their backend servers, and that server specially deployed the backend workloads, and that shouldn't be connected with the web directly. Okay, and there they are libraries. They have developed their own libraries. They have developed their own packages and everything, and they are running over their own servers with some agent and images, their custom images they are using. So we are seeing this Ubuntu Amazon like that, right? But they have modified with their requirements. So when they are modified the requirement with according to their customization, and that image, that operating system they are using with multiple servers, then we gonna call it as golden image. Okay, golden image. So he said that the interviewer said that so I need a requirement like that. So you can use a golden image and you can run all the servers. But this server should not connect directly to the internet. This one should not connect directly to the internet. But if they want to do some updates, let's say organization is having some repository. Organization is having some repository. Like let's say NPM repository or their packages, because their development team is developing own packages and keeping them in one repository, and this is connected to this network. So when they are doing something update, so it has to pick up if we are running something called npm update or npm install some package, then it has to go here and update here. If it is not partially, it has to pick from the internet and download. But this directly cannot be exposed or outbounded. So how can I do this one? Here, an answer is called, you can use SSM. So that is an option we are seeing here. While we are going to connect our EC2 instances, we are using SSM. Okay, this one. You can install an agent and you can do your package updates by connecting. So there will be no internet charges much on your account. You simplified it, you can do your work, whatever the internet features you want to applicable for it. But still, it is in the private network. Right? It is in the private network. Now here it is in the private network. So if we are creating the NAT gateway, it's quite high because dedicated it is giving one elastic IP to us, right? It is giving one dedicated one elastic IP to us, and that IP we are doing at one too many to this whole network. And whatever the outbounding it is going, so it is going towards this NAT gateway. So there will be a bill on your account. So is there any way that we can optimize it? Okay, yes, there is one more way that we can use one load balancer and we can connect to this service. Again, load balancer also will charge on your account. Is there any other way of optimizing? So this is the follow-up question continuously asked. Continuously. Again, is there any other way that still I can optimize without an ad gateway, but I want to leverage internet into this private server? Yes, there is a VPC endpoint. Again, VPC endpoint is used to connect your DynamoDB table or S3 or other services. Does really go and get some kind of internet gateway features from your VPC endpoint? Is there any other way still we can optimize the same features of NAT gateway having? The same features of NAT gateway having. So this is what he ended up. There is an option of using this instance as a NAT instance. Okay, we can use this instance as a NAT instance. Is directly this kind of instance is available? No. You need to take an instance. So here you need to do some forwarding configurations. NAT forwarding configurations you need to do. NAT forwarding configurations you need to do. Then you can attach this one with this route table. You can eliminate this one. And whatever this server is going outbounding, that is going to be happen through like this. Okay, so it is going to happen like this. You can eliminate. This is the, so this server is having one public IP, right? Now in this case, when you're using NAT, here also you're getting one public IP, and here also you're using one public IP. But in this case, what happened? You can use single public IP to get it an internet features to your private server inside the private net. This is asked in interview, but he is not able to give. He is able to give up to NAT and he is able to give up to VPC endpoint, but not able to explain much more into the deep. Okay, so that's what they're lagging. This one you can able to explain something. You need to impress him because he has to know that you know the subject, so that he can tell you one option, single option. You will get the subject automatically. You might not listen the NAT instance, but he will going to tell you. So this is comes with an experience. Because when we think about the optimization only, because it is something more bill, can I go for an optimization? Yes, that time this option will come. Until and unless, yes, there is an option already there, we'll use that. Like that, we'll habituate to the infrastructure and architecture. So this is a good way. But again, is this recommended in production? No. At your staging or a development, it is okay. If for an example, why I'm telling, you are created this one, okay, this instance, and this is an ad instance. This single IP you're utilizing to this. What happens suddenly? There's a CPU usage is high and this server is not able to perform. And something has happened, this server is failed. Your network is down, right? You're just depending on single instance. That's what not recommended in production. Okay.
Yeah. Is there another way, right? Please correct me if wrong. Correct the jump server also, Bastion server, we can.
Yes, Bastion server. Yeah, let's say this server is a Bastion server. Okay. Let's same thing, NAT instance and Bastion server. What you will do, you will just allow this network into this one and you will attach the protocols. These are private and this is the Bastion server. Okay. And here you will log into this servers and whatever you do, you will be doing here. This is also one more connectivity type. Same way, NAT and Bastion are the same. Almost same functionality. Okay. So Bastion will be a good option where you don't want to be exposed. For an example, in the private, all your production clusters are going to be in the private subnet. First thing, here you have multiple servers of your Kubernetes, and this you don't want to connect from directly from your laptop because there might be a thing, because IP address has to be enabled, you are going to be connected, and there will be something public connectivity will be present. So you don't want to be do like this. What you can do, you can create a Bastion and you can connect all this to this node pool group, and from here you can connect directly. Or otherwise, what we can do, so simply we can create one server. We can create one server, and that server I can install my own VPN and I enable in the public, but I'll connect to all this network. So whenever you are having one laptop, install one Cisco, we have Cisco VPN or OpenVPN or OpenSWAN or Citrix, Citrix Mission, or some other tools are there. So you can download the client one and enable here. You can configure in your server. So in this way, what happened? You no need of single public IP also, but you can get connect to this. This is one more option.
Yeah, I think in real time, have you used the both, right? NAT gateway instance and also Bastion host, right?
We use, but if you're using Bastion host means somebody you need to do NAT configurations there.
Okay. Mm. So and
Yeah.
also we called Bastion host, you got jump server also, right? Both are same.
Yeah, two names. Jump servers. Don't be confused again. Yes, it's a
Mm.
very good raise. See, one server will be there, or there will be two servers actually. This is an high availability again. Okay, there will be two servers. One is primary server and one is secondary server. And if you have a set of servers like this, let's say there are 10 servers or 15 servers divided by the groups, and all these servers are clustered and get connected to these two servers. So when you are logging as an engineer, you are logging into the primary server first. If this server is not works, you are logging into the second server. Whatever the work you need to do here, so this work you will run here. So this is the security. So these servers we can call it as Bastion host. Okay, or jump servers. Jump servers are called in telecom network, telecom environment. Bastion servers are called it your data center networks. Mostly cloud side also Bastion. Okay, the traditional. So jump servers or Bastion host is the two names we use. So if it is clear, I have something bit. This is not. Yep. You have this document. A transit gateway is connecting to the site to site and direct connect and the data center VPC. So one thing I want to tell, see how a cloud will be connected. So there are many things again. Let's say this is an AWS cloud or an Azure cloud, whatever. This is an AWS cloud and you have a data center here. Just taking this is a data center. So here in my data center, there will be a web app application and there will be a DB. What we do, we migrate this web to the cloud side. Okay, to the cloud side, and whatever the traffic is there here, whatever the traffic is there, the traffic will hit to our website. Yes, hit to our website. Yeah, hit to our website. Then this is a public one, but we will be connecting this DB to the data center. So this is one case. Or you are just replicating the same here and you're connecting as a secondary is one thing. Or you are moving this one here completely here, and sometimes you're also keeping your web here, and whatever the traffic comes from web to the cloud side. So these many types of connectivities are there, and whenever you do the migration, these are the connectivities. I'll tell you clearly about 6 types of migration, at what point, why the companies are choosing what type of migration according to their application type and category. So we'll discuss in one dedicated class. So these are the cases. All these cases are again with VPC and direct connect, and their transit gateway will be involved. This is how you can see the connectivity. Corporate data center, site-to-site VPN, another VPC, another region, peering attachment, direct connect, okay, gateway attachment. So these are the possibility of transit gateway. So these are the possibility way of transit gateways to connect with multiple networks. So in this
So what
PPT,
are AWS site-to-site VPNs?
site-to-site VPN is you're connecting through your corporate data center to the cloud. So that is one type of connectivity.
Okay.
Okay. So there are 2 types of connectivity. Okay. So site-to-site VPN and site-to-point VPN. Okay. So that is 2 types of connectivity. So where you are as a user or where you are as a corporate data center.
From
As a
on-prem
user,
also we can connect, no, sir? From on-prem to cloud.
that is what I'm telling. Site-to-site VPN means corporate data center to the cloud you are connecting. So I'll just show you this lively. Okay, we'll do this lab.
Okay, we'll do that. Okay.
On Monday, we'll do this one. Okay.
Okay. Site-to-site VPN.
So I'll just tell you in coming classes about the networking more, cloud networking. And the same thing over the Azure side, again, it will be something called up and spoke, active, passive, active, like this. And at GCP side, also Shade and Soul, like this, we have VPC networks. So we'll discuss all these things once, one cloud after another cloud.
Okay.
Deletion
Parallel
process.
we do, sir, or one after another?
No. If we are jumping to the Azure side again, it will be a big confusion to you guys.
Okay.
It is very easy to me, but it will be confusion to you.
Okay. First
Once we finish one cloud, we'll go to another cloud. Once we finish another cloud, we'll go to one cloud. So that way it will be very easy.
Okay, fine. After that, DevOps.
Yes.
Okay.
First delete your this one and go and delete your attachment first. delete attachment. Whatever we're creating, this is manually. We need to create through the Terraform. So after a few classes, I'll just going to use AWS CLI, Azure CLI, GCP CLI in some classes after, okay?
Okay.
And after that, so we need to first few classes only you need to habituate to the console. After that, we need to habituate to the CLI. First thing, don't be our GUI, don't depend completely on the GUI. Please make sure that you need to habituate to CLI. CLI is very easy if you understand. Try to understand that. That way only it will be very easy to troubleshoot anything.
CLI.
Deleted.
After that, Terraform.
Yes.
Okay.
Transit Gateway. Delete. And now I'll go to my VPCs. I'll just take this one, delete. My account is clean now. Okay. Please do check the recording videos. You have 2 days of time, tomorrow and Sunday, that's Saturday and Sunday. To practice any issue, just ping me over the WhatsApp or Slack. Any questions? So if no questions, we can conclude this class for today. Thank you all. Thank you very much. We'll meet on Monday with
Okay.
a new concept. Don't miss.